like the lyrics on this song. Again, it brings that kind of punkish pop thing going again.
Like piano.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think that piano.
Oh yeah, that's right.
40 times you may question your life.
I've talked it
with a hunting knife.
What?
Honestly, I haven't listened to I haven't paid attention to the lyrics very much.
Questioning marks have turned into stars. For the record, you remember the few, yeah. Who for a second time you bid adieu. 40 days in the neon haze. Festering dreams are dressed in vagaries. You follow the skyway. You follow your right of way. You follow the streets and the cars and the shadows and the stars. Alright,
I love it.
listen to
Alright.
me from the sun now. You never listen to a single one. Fallen leaves whisper like thieves. Not that you mind, you live on stolen time. You follow the skyway.
Yeah, those are harmony. The melody is
Right of way. You follow the streets and the cars and the shadows and the stars.
I like the breaks.
All right.
Rock and roll, man.
Fist loaded with a furious disdain. Your ferocity will be your shame. Fast motion like a curious flame. The best I can do is to turn my back on you. You follow the skyway. You follow your right of way. You follow the streets and the cars and the shadows and the stars. Follow the skyway. You follow your right of way. You follow the streets and the cars and the shadows and the stars. Streets and the cars and the shadows and the stars.
And here we go, the first kind of interlude, Mellotron 1.
Oh yeah.
I love this.
No, I do
This
too.
This is super cool.
Yeah, I consider that.
Totally.
I consider that a part of Skyway. It's like an ending to Skyway. That's how I would have done it, but I never get to be the producer.
One of these days, maybe you'll get to one of these people is gonna listen to you and go, that dude's smart. We're gonna hire him for our producer.
Well, I mean, when I listen to this album, it's like that's kind of I put that track on the end of Skyway because to me, it's a part of Skyway.
It goes well there.
Right? It's like a relief.
It goes
It's
well
like
there.
a release off of this.
Yeah.
And they're sweet interludes. I mean, they're like he wrote. It's like I put a set of 4 videos, which is off a documentary on the playlist that we have again, where they go talk about the making of this album, and he just works on these interludes. And he was working on one that didn't make it on the album, but he was starting to work on one between while the engineer was working on stuff, just in his other room working on these little interludes, and he just does his stuff. This guy is just he just goes.
Creative.
He just goes, doesn't stop.
Yeah.
You know, and then it's not just music. He's a math whiz. He's but he's like a 100-mile-per-hour going dude that's just, but it's always in good spirits. It's always just this positive energy. But it's like and if you watch those videos, it's this positive energy going all the time. But it's like he needs people to kind of corral him a little bit, but still he has a real firm idea of what he wants as well. So I mean, he's produced other Elephant Six bands. He knows what he's doing.
Right. He produced this one with, Bryce Goggin, but he's the main producer.
Right.
So yeah, it's not like he needs other people to kind of. I guess the.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess the I don't know. I sort of have a what is it? The degree of separation from Robert Schneider. We both do. We're friends with a friend of his.
A part of
right?
the Elephant Six collective.
I mean, Scott and Jeff Walden both. So Scott Spillane from Gerbils, right, and then Jeff Walden as well. So we kind of have this connection, and I've heard about Robert Schneider from those two friends of ours, and when we were
in Shreveport, we're right down the road from. I mean, like what hour down the road from Ruston? So.
Half an hour. Yeah, exactly. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, he seems like a very creative guy, but also really nice. We're Facebook friends, and he said he remembers me through Jeff Walden. So, it's like, hey, look, this guy he remembers me. We never met or anything, but
guys, look who I'm doing this show with.
Is this your brush with greatness? Though you had your George Lucas and Steven Spielberg a couple albums ago. I got my brush with greatness with Robert Schneider, which is
we'll talk about another one next show. But anyway, yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, right. Yes, that's right.
But anyway, shall we move on, sir?
Yeah, let's keep going. This is kind of like their hit. This is, I think, their biggest hit. As a band, but of course, the biggest hit on the album.
And the world is made of energy, and the world.
That echo on his voice totally reminds me of Jeff Lynne from ELO.
Is made of energy, and there's a lot inside of you, and there's a lot inside of me, and the world is made of energy.
Yeah, the guitar comes in here.
He said there's a lot inside of you, but it's a light.
It's gonna be alright.
I still like saying a lot.
We're gonna see.
It means a lot of light.
The sunlight.
Cowbell.
We're gonna see the sunlight.
We could do the cowbell, couldn't we?
Yeah. And the world is made of energy.
ELO, those backing vocals.
Arrangements from this whole album.
Yeah, creative, right?
But tasteful.
Is electricity, and the world is made of energy, and there's a lot inside of you, and there's a lot inside of me, and the world is made of energy, and the world is possibility, and the world is made of energy.
addictive. That's an addictive song. Yeah, I would say that was. There's a lot of songs in this album that could be singles if with the right whatever world out there, but that is an addictive song. It really is. It's really easy. It's
cool groove. I mean, it's not too fast.
The lyrics change about once every. You got and the world is made of energy, and the world is electricity. The world is made of energy, and there's light inside of you, light inside of me. Then it's the same thing, but it's like the world is synchronicity, and then it's possibility, and then it's simple.
Electricity, exactly.
As long as you can sing and the world.
That's all I did the whole time. And the world. I'm one of the backup singers there.
That's what's so great. That's what's so great about I love backing vocals. And this album is just swamped with it, man.
Thick with them, man. Thick with them, yeah. And they're catchy and melodic and fun to sing.
And the mix as heavy as the lead vocals are and everything. It's just, it's just layers.
Yeah, the counterpoints. Right. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we were both in choir, so we both love the singing parts and how the singing parts interlock with each other.
And if you look at the credits, it's like, okay, so I talked about the touring band. So you got Eric Allen bass guitar, backing vocals. You got John Hill rhythm guitar, phase shift, backing vocals. You got Bill Doss, one of the Elephant Six guys, backing vocals. John Ferguson backing vocals. All these guys are
Hillary's
backing vocals. It's like everyone's singing.
Yep. yeah, totally. And hand claps are in there too, right?
Yes.
Everybody's doing hand claps too. Singing and clapping hands, dude.
That's
man,
why,
that's what
I was saying
right
the other
there.
week is like this is like a big collective of. When I hear this album, I'm just thinking it's just a room full of people just partying hard.
And that's what I get from the whole Elephant Six collective, dude. Is that really, honestly?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I went to a show by the Airplane Over the Sea. Who's that? Neutral Milk Hotel.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And you talk about that. I mean, that was just a freaking. There was a party on stage. There was like 15 people on stage, and of course there was like the whole venue, couple thousand people, everybody standing up dancing.
That's the way it reminds me of Flaming Lips. I know I saw the Flaming Lips. It was like that. Flaming Lips was just a party, and to me this was parallel to that, which is the ultimate. I mean, this is like the ultimate independent DIY. Fuck it, this is what we do thing. We're gonna have fun.
Yeah.
Screw the industry. This is what we're gonna do.
I know, yeah. And Elephant Six is all about, man, do it. You're right. The DIY, the do it yourself. I actually helped record the Gerbils' first album on a full 4-track in my garage apartment back in 1996, and it was just like, it's like, hey, dude, come over. I got a 4-track. And they're like, what? And they came over from Athens, Georgia. And they're like, dude, my friend in Corpus has a 4-track cassette. Let's go. And so they brought all their shit, man, and put it in my little freaking garage apartment, and, we had a party for like a week, man. It was so cool. So, yeah, I mean... do it yourself. No, they're not. They're phenomenal musicians.
Yep.
And they're they know what they want to do, but what they want to do is have fun.
Well, they're all creative. They're all creative as hell. That's the whole thing. Every one of those, Collective Six, the main 4 have bands. I mean, your Jeff Mangan had Neutral Milk Hotel.
Neutral Milk Hotel. Who was the Montreal guy?
Oh, he was not one of the original guys.
Oh, he wasn't? Okay.
No. But another creative dude. Bill Doss and Will Cullen Hart started Olivia Tremor Control, which had its own cult following, But also you had, Jeff Mangum would play on that, and Robert Snyder produced it. And all those, it was still mingled in. There was so much. It was so hard to okay, here's this band, here's this band.
Yeah, there's no clear lines.
Right.
There's no clear delineations there. It's like everybody's playing on each other's records, and
everyone's involved. And even when they moved, different, because Robert went to Denver, and the other guys went to Athens, but they were still you know, doing stuff.
Traveling back and forth,
Right.
and playing with each other. I mean, these guys would travel across the country in their minivans, just
Right.
packed with to the gills with shit piled on top, and night after night after night playing gigs in the smallest little backwater towns, and I mean, yeah, amazing group of people.